We are currently 27, which is a good quorum. I think we can kickstart. So before we begin, I would like to welcome you to this session. I don't take it for granted that you've actually sacrificed your time to come here. And I would just like to know from the chat box if I'm audible enough. If you can hear me, if you can see me, please give me a thumbs up on the meeting. If you can hear me, if you can see me, please give me a thumbs up before we proceed. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for the confirmations. So, first thing first, again, I would like to welcome you to this meeting. Thank you for making time to be part of this presentation. So, most of you might have been referred here to maybe your friends and family. Others might have seen this platform online, and I don't take it for granted. So, I would like to welcome you to Apex Academy, where we aim at creating financial freedom. Welcome to this overview that we entail to basically educate you and tell you what you should expect when you come to Apex Academy, because we know that in crypto you don't just come and do something that you're not even aware what you're doing. It's important that before you commit yourself, not just in crypto but in everything in general, before you commit yourself, it's very, very important that you ensure that you have adequate information in what you're getting yourself into. So let's start. A few introduction for those who don't know me. My name is Arnold Kelvin. I hold a bachelor's in information technology, but I don't use that particular niche because ever since I graduated, I've not done anything that is in line with what I studied. Yes, I've done things that are in line with IT, but I've never been employed to actually work in any IT-related firm since I graduated in campus. I'm also an entrepreneur in various fields, in the field of beauty, in the fields of transport, gaming, and many other fields. I'm also a crypto investor. I'm a mentor and a coach, and I've been active in this space since the year 2017. And actually, I'm living a life of regret because, as you'll see later on, if I had taken crypto seriously when I was getting in back in 2017, right now I'll be so far away. But because I didn't have the information, I didn't have the knowledge, that is why I'm living that particular life of regret. So, a quick one, as I've said, I began my crypto journey back in 2017, and then I opened my first exchange account, okay, which you call local bitcoins. By then, this was the most popular exchange back then. It's no longer in operations. They ceased operating a few months ago because of some challenges here and there. And I made my first purchase of Bitcoin 5 years, 6 months ago, okay? Back then, the price of Bitcoin was only $2,500. That's why I'm saying I'm living a life of regret, because if I knew what Bitcoin will actually come to be, if I understood what Bitcoin is and the architecture, by then I would have made so many strides in life. Okay, so let's proceed. And actually, this is something that you can actually verify independently. If you can just go to, this is called a CoinGecko. This is one of those platforms that you can actually track crypto prices in terms of history. You can see that on 2017, 1st of July, that is if you go back in time 6 years from where we are right now, the price of one Bitcoin was only $2,400. That's why I'm saying it was roughly about $2,500. But if you check the price of Bitcoin today, to be honest, we are sitting at $30,000. So that is almost more than 10x the investment. So you can imagine someone who bought a Bitcoin back then, how much money they are sitting on at the moment. And actually, Bitcoin is just one of the many currencies that we'll come to learn later on in our presentation. So let's proceed. As I've said, I first got into crypto 2017, but then I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know the capability of what the industry holds. So a quick overview about Apex and what you basically do. Apex was established last year, January, that is 2022. And what actually led to the formation of Apex is because we realized that we have so many misinterpretation and misinformation about crypto out there. And there was actually need to bring about this form of education because we are getting a lot of consultations every now and then. Everyone wanted to know about this crypto. Let's say they know about Bitcoin. They want to know, I'm hearing we have other coins. So what are these other coins? How do I buy this coin? And this led to us forming this particular academy. And also, we had the urge to build a strong crypto community, a place where you can interact as fellow crypto traders, fellow crypto investors, people who can speak the same language. And that is one of the reasons why we brought about the academy. So August will be our 6th class. We've done 5 classes since last year, January, and actually August is gonna be our 6th class. So for those guys who will come on board in August, you're gonna be our 6th cohort, and you'll join the rest once you complete that particular curriculum. So we have a mission, of course, to train, equip people with adequate knowledge in crypto and enhanced adoption, basically among our peers, raise as many crypto millionaires as possible. We'll see later on how this normally works and how it's gonna work, and how even you who is here has the potential to make it big in this particular field. Also, we have a mission that is aiming at creating a reliable and safe crypto community, a community where every person that is in that community is well educated and is well versed in the space. In that, if you bring some discussions, nobody's floating, because we are all speaking the same language. Why? Because we've all been through Apex and we know what you're doing in that particular community. Also, we help at we are missioned to help people master a specific craft in crypto and capitalize on that craft, because you'll see later on that actually crypto is very, very huge, and there are so many areas that you can specialize in crypto. You don't have so it's not all about trading, it's not all about buying and holding. We have so many areas, over 15 areas to be precise, that you can actually master and specialize in this particular field. So let's dive in, and before we proceed, I would just like to inform you guys that if you have any question, please just hold on to your question. At the end of this session, I'm going to have a Q&A where I'll take all questions, so please just hold on to your questions. I'll get right into it. So let's start a quick overview of basically crypto and the academy and what we do. So basically, what are cryptocurrencies? And crypto, from the word crypto and currencies, these are currencies. So this is just a form of digital money, something that you can own and say that you have money. If I say I have 1 Bitcoin, or if I have half a Bitcoin, then I own money. So crypto is just money, but money that is in digital form. Okay, as I've said in the beginning, people only know about Bitcoin, but you will see that we don't only have Bitcoin as the only crypto. It's only that Bitcoin was the first crypto to be invented back in the year 2009, and that is why guys refer to crypto as Bitcoin. If you check, Bitcoin sitting at number 1 with a market cap of over $592 billion, and yet we have 26,309 cryptocurrencies. So for those guys who are thinking that Bitcoin is crypto, please, you're mistaken. Bitcoin is just a form of crypto. We have 26,309 cryptos and counting, because we have some that have not yet been listed here. We have tokens that have not made their way in CMC. Okay, so don't get misquoted. Don't say that Bitcoin is all about crypto. Okay, so features include price history. As you've seen, guys, you have seen Bitcoin, how it has grown from 2017. Actually went all the way to $69,000. We fell back, because that is how crypto works. That is how crypto was designed to work, because we have what you call a bull market, we have what you call a bear market. Crypto cannot move in a single direction, and for you to make it big in this space, you need to understand what happens in crypto. Okay, because we have what you call the halving. After every 4 years, we have the halving. Supply of Bitcoin is normally cut into half, then the market goes parabolic. So another thing about crypto, we have the aspect of volatility. And to be honest, volatility is very, very good and very healthy. Why? Because it's the volatility that helps us to trade. You can imagine if Bitcoin is priced at a specific value, let's say a value like $40,000, then you will not make any money in crypto. Why? Because the price of Bitcoin is constant. But imagine if Bitcoin goes up today, tomorrow Bitcoin goes down. So it gives you a chance to buy when the price goes down, and then you can sell when the price goes up. And that is now what you call volatility. Something else about crypto is that it has what you call liquidity. Okay, and when I say liquidity, I mean how easy is it for you to convert your assets into ready cash. let me give an example of two people. No, let me give an example of three people here. I can see here in the meeting we have Chebet, we have Agnes, and we have Anne. Okay, so let's say one of them went and bought a car. Then someone else went and bought Bitcoin. Then someone else went and bought land. Okay, so after 5 years or after 3 years, maybe all of them want to sell their assets. The person who bought a car, automatically we all know that the value will depreciate because a car does not appreciate, but a car depreciates. Okay, so the person who bought a car will actually sell the car at a less value than the price that they bought the car. And remember, guys, for them to sell this car, it's not a smooth process. It's a very long process. Number one, you need to look for a broker. If you're not good at marketing, you need to look for a broker. Then you need to market your car. After buying the car, you need to go through NTSA. For those guys who have been at NTSA, you know how tiresome the process is. You know how the system hangs and all that stuff. Okay? Then you end up selling your car at a price lower than the price that you bought. For the person selling a land, same thing. You have to look for a lawyer. You need to have a sale agreement. You need to look for brokers as well because it's not easy to sell a land, to be honest. Land appreciates, yes, but then land cannot appreciate at a rate that which crypto appreciates. Okay, that is scenario number 2. Scenario number 3, for someone who bought Bitcoin, it's very easy for them to actually convert their Bitcoin into cash. You don't need a broker to do that for you. You don't need a lawyer. You don't need NTSA. All you need is either your phone, your brain, or your laptop and internet. And just by that, you are able to sell your Bitcoin or sell your crypto into cash. And that now brings the aspect of liquidity. And you've seen, guys, how crypto has been appreciating. If you look at a coin like BNB, back in 2017, BNB was going at 17 Kenya shillings, 17 Kenya shillings. Right now, as we are speaking, one BNB is going at $247. That's almost 30,000 Kenya shillings. So you can see how crypto can actually make you get some very good returns over a period of time. Not short term, but over a period of time. However, we have short-term returns, as you guys will see later on when you're progressing. Something else about crypto, perfect hedge against inflation. When I say it's a perfect hedge against inflation, I mean crypto is deflationary, okay? Crypto is deflationary. But fiat, when I say fiat, I mean this is government-issued currencies. Fiat is inflationary, meaning the purchasing power of fiat actually goes down over time. But the purchasing power of crypto goes up over time. And something else about the aspect of inflation, we can only have a maximum of 21 million coins in the economy. That means that all the millionaires that we have in the world, not all of them can actually hold one Bitcoin. And that brings the aspect of value because, as you know, things that are in demand, they go high in value. Hope we're together to that point. So if you can just take a look at this quick screenshot, you can see gold is the same price that it was 11 years ago, 9 months and 24 days. It's trading at 19, 24, 18, 30, 17. For those guys who trade Forex, those guys who trade gold, you've seen gold hovering around the same price over a period of 11 years. But look at Bitcoin. 11 years ago, Bitcoin was trading at $15. That is 11 years ago. In fact, we have someone who bought 2 pizzas using 10,000 Bitcoins. Those Bitcoins right now are worth over $200 million. So you can imagine how crypto can do. And actually, most billionaires in the world right now are moving from gold and they're venturing into crypto. They're actually buying Bitcoin and accumulating. Look at the likes of Michael Saylor. Look at the likes of Elon. Look at these big institutions, the likes of BlackRock. They are all going the digital way. In fact, we have the CEO of Black Gold who said that Bitcoin is the new digital gold. And if you've done a quick spot check, you realize that Bitcoin right now, the market cap of Bitcoin is actually bigger than the market cap of Bank of America and Bank of China combined. I don't know if you guys know what that means when I say the market cap for Bitcoin is bigger. Let me just show you something here real quick, okay? These are the world assets by market cap, okay? You can see gold is still the most precious commodity right now because the market cap is $12 trillion. However, one thing that you should know about gold is the supply of gold is not limited. Few months ago, we had gold mines reserves being discovered in Uganda. What does that mean? Supply of gold keeps coming in the economy. It keeps coming in the economy. But Bitcoin, the supply is actually constant. And to be honest, the supply is not the actual 21 million because you have some coins which have been lost in between. For those guys who will come, will understand how these coins are lost and what is remaining to be mined, okay? And if you go down through this list, I want you to see if we have any banking institution on the top asset by market cap. Market cap is basically the value of that particular company. Look, we have gold number 1, Apple, Microsoft, Saudi Aramco, Google, Silver, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, Bakshi. Have you seen any bank among the top 11? We don't have any bank. Meaning that no bank globally is actually bigger than Bitcoin. What does that tell you? Guys have put so much trust in Bitcoin and they're actually putting their money in Bitcoin, and the market cap for Bitcoin is actually bigger than the market cap for Bank of America, JP Morgan, and Bank of China. Those are the big banks. Those are the big boys in the financial institution. And you can see Bitcoin is actually overpowering all those particular industries. Are we together? Let's proceed. So I'm saying that Bitcoin is now being embraced by the who's and who's people who are ruling the world. If you go to developed countries, actually, people are using Bitcoin as a payment method. Look at this. This is a cafe in Thailand, okay? People are paying for products using Bitcoin. Look at this. This is a country in Asia. What is happening? People are paying for products using, in fact, that's me there. I was shopping and I bought and I paid using Bitcoin because developed countries understand the field, they understand what is happening, and they're actually accepting payment in form of Bitcoin. And once these people are accepting this Bitcoin, they're not selling. What are they doing? They are holding because they know the potential of Bitcoin and they know the future of Bitcoin. Are we together, guys? If you check the BTC predictions for the next 7 years to come, Bitcoin is actually projected to hit a high of $314,000. That's over, is it 40 or 400? I can't even do that maths. That's quite a significant amount of money. Okay, over 40 million per Bitcoin. And you've seen 2017, a Bitcoin was only costing $2,500, almost 300,000 Kenya shillings. I believe most of you here could afford a Bitcoin in 2017. But right now, as we speak, to be honest, very few people can afford a whole Bitcoin. However, all is not lost because we have so many coins that can actually do much, much better than Bitcoin. If Bitcoin gets to $100,000, of which we are going to get there in 2025 after we have the halving, then Bitcoin will have done 3x. Are we together? When I say 3x, I mean 3 times where the price is. But we have coins, we call them the altcoins, which can actually do even 10x, 20x. In fact, I'll show you a coin that has done 10x over the last couple of days. So let's proceed. This is where we are right now. We are still hovering around between $20 to $30,000, $30 to $32,000 to be precise. This is where we are right now. Of course, the halving coming in next year, then we expect the price to go up because that is how crypto works. After every 4 years, we have a cycle that normally follows the halving event. Okay, guys, let's proceed. So this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is gold. Look at how 30 million gold looks like. You need to have a container, a warehouse where you can actually store this gold. But look at this, Bitcoin, $30 million worth of Bitcoin. What do? QR code. Just scan. I scan, I send you $30 million. But for you to transfer or for you to move $30 million worth of gold, you need to get all the bodyguards in the world. You need to get guys from Philippines, those trained bodyguards, so that you can actually move this consignment. Are we together, guys? And to be honest, buying a Bitcoin in 2035, you need this much of money. Why? Fiat is inflationary, while crypto and Bitcoin is deflationary. Okay? We've talked about the supply and the cap. So let's proceed with what we're going to now discuss at Apex. That was just a general view of crypto, a general overview of Bitcoin and how the whole crypto industry works. So we have a very intensive curriculum. For the first couple of weeks, we normally go through the overview of blockchain. We understand how blockchain works. We understand how you move money from one person to another, how to track down a transaction and be able to know whether the funds were sent or the funds were not sent. Because blockchain is a very transparent method. You can actually track the funds and see if the funds were spent or if the funds were not spent. Then you look at Satoshi value. For those guys who are thinking that because one Bitcoin trading at $32,000 I can't afford, worry no more. Why? Because we have what you call the Satoshi value, and that makes Bitcoin to be divisible up to 8 decimal places. So you can buy Bitcoins worth 1,000 Kenya shillings, you can buy Bitcoins worth 2,000 Kenya shillings, but then they're gonna be 0.00 something of a Bitcoin, which is still Bitcoin, still money that appreciates and money that grows over time. In fact, back in January, this year January, Bitcoin was trading at $17,000 a Bitcoin, $17,000. Right now, Bitcoin is trading at $32,000. So someone who bought Bitcoin in January, 7 months down the line, they're almost 100% up. I know of someone who bought a piece of land in January. Maybe right now the land has appreciated, let's say by 100,000 Kenya shillings or 200,000. If that person had the knowledge and the skills and they have the money, they put their money on Bitcoin, right now those guys will be sitting even at 100 times, 100% up, not 100x. Bitcoin can do 100x right now, but you have coins that can do 100x. Are we together? Then I will look at merits and demerits of crypto, because everything in the world has an advantage and has a disadvantage, okay? But of course, the merits outweigh the demerits. In fact, in crypto, the demerits are very, very few. And actually, most of them are things that are avoidable if you do the right thing and if you do something correctly. When you talk about the merits, there are so many. I was watching a vlog of a certain African traveler who was saying that they were back here in Kenya. They wanted to send money to the Philippines, but then because it was on a weekend, they had to wait till Monday to go and transfer the money. Who does that in this era? Okay, it's Saturday, bank closed, Western Union closed, you can't transfer, it's a huge sum of money, you can't do a bank transfer, you can't do a wire transfer, you have to wait until Monday. If that person had knowledge about crypto, what they would simply do, log into an exchange, buy crypto, send USDT, TRC20, 1 minute, funds are there, Kenya to Philippines, a minute, you have the funds, okay? Those are some of the merits about crypto. The demerits, will look at all that. Then myths and misconceptions about crypto, because we have so many myths out there. People are believing the wrong things, people are following the wrong things, people are being misled, and that is something that has actually tainted this industry in a bad way. We look at importance of crypto and why is crypto important in our day-to-day life. Then we look at the types and categories, because guys, remember, we have about 26,000 cryptocurrencies, okay? So these 26,000 coins, they are divided into what you call the categories. We have the niches, okay? Things like AI projects, things like the meme coins, okay? We have things like stable coins, things like the real world assets, things like the metaverse coins, and so on and so forth. So we look at all that, and we look at how do you identify this coin, how do you know that this coin belongs to this niche. Then of course, the lockup gems. These are the coins that have potential to do amazing. I know of a coin, it's called a PYR. It did over, I think, 100x within a short time, a short period. We have another coin right now that's a very hot narrative. It's called the real world asset. And that project has the potential to do even 20x, 30x in the coming bull run. I don't know if you guys understand when I say 10x, 20x, what I mean, okay? I mean it's gonna go 10 times the price. So we look at all that, myths, misconceptions, importance of crypto, categories of crypto, as well as the lockup gems. Guys, if you are enjoying the session till now, please give me a thumbs up. Let me see the thumbs ups. If you're enjoying the session right now, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Let's go. Thank you, guys. Let's proceed. So from that, this is an example of an asset that I was telling you that can have potential to do very, very well. This is called Rio. It's a real world asset. And this coin, I bought this coin using only $50. $50, I bought Rio. Look at it where it is right now, $461. So you can imagine an investment of $50 turning or flipping all the way to $461. That's crazy. These are now what you call the low cap gyms. So we look at all that and we look at how do we identify these low cap gyms. I'll be sharing the low cap gyms once in a while. Once I get a good project, I share the project and you guys have the chance to get in these projects early. One thing I'll tell you for free is that Rio has the potential to grow even to $1. Rio can do amazing and incredibly well. So this is a project that you guys actually watch out for. Why? Because it's a real world asset. So why people fear crypto? Why are you not into crypto? Let's diverse and look into that. First question or first point, of course, lack of the right information, lack of knowledge. You don't know what crypto is. Someone was telling me that I have a Binance account, but I don't know even how to go about it. I just see red things, I see green things. I don't know even how it works. That is not what we are saying. Lack of right information and knowledge. I was seeing a famous TikToker sharing a video of someone saying we were scammed by someone who was saying that they have a branch of Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin is here, then they have a branch. They have a branch somewhere. So that branch scammed them. So they were saying they were scammed through a branch of Bitcoin. And to be honest, some things are very, very sad when you hear such things. How can you be scammed by a branch of Bitcoin? Bitcoin is not a company, because guys think that Bitcoin is a company. Bitcoin is not a company, okay? So, of course, the fear of getting scammed, so it has been so common in Kenya. If you hear the word crypto, you hear the word Bitcoin, hiyo maneno sitaki. In fact, I was working somewhere. I was wearing a crypto merchandise, and I was told, you know what, mnaibianga watu pesa. And guys, it's crazy. It's crazy out there, okay? Then we have the negative news surrounding the industry, popularly referred to as food. That is a fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Then, of course, past history about crypto, the aspect of not being a legal tender, as well as the volatility. Those are some of the reasons as to why people actually fear crypto. Then, this is what happens. By the way, guys, this is what happens in Kenya, okay? Normally, these guys call into a room. Maybe they call it to my avenue in town, maybe Sarova. This I've seen this company, I don't know what the name, they're going around Kenya saying they are doing crypto, okay? They call into a room, they squeeze you into a room that doesn't even have ventilation. They don't even give you water. Then someone comes there, they present, they say, I did Bitcoin, I mined Bitcoin, I became a millionaire, and then you sign up. You're being told, go bring person X, and these are platforms that use crypto to actually scam people. Like the one we recently had, it's called the BTCM, okay? Come with your money, we mine for you. Once we mine for you, you're being told, bring a relative, we're going to give them a commission. I'm not saying that we don't have platforms which are legit out there. We have so many of them. But most of them actually use this criteria, okay? Look at this guy presenting something here. Actually, this looks like somewhere in Moy Avenue, okay? See, the high table, they even have water, but you guys, mkauke. Mkuje muone. Then what happens? You come, you invest your money, put your money here, then all the money is going to one person. Then what happens? They run away with your money, and you're left crying, like BTCM, what just happened recently. Okay, guys, so those are some of the reasons as to why people fear crypto. And then, oops, my slides are misbehaving. Just a second, let me get where we were. Perfect. There we were. So that is why people fear crypto, and that is why people don't get into crypto. Then we'll dive into what we call wallets and exchanges, okay? Because for you to have crypto, then you need to store this crypto somewhere. We look at wallets, we look at exchanges. How do you differentiate the two types of exchanges? We have the DEXs, we have the SEXs, we have the hexes. We have so many of them, to be honest. We look at wallet security. How do you safeguard your assets? How do you use a cold wallet? For those guys who know crypto, you know what a hot wallet is, you know what a cold wallet is. And actually, these two are very different in some sort of a way. Because in a hot wallet, you can actually store your assets in an exchange, or you can store your assets in what you call mobile wallets or software wallets. But then because of the advancement in the field of advancement in technology, we have what we call cold wallets. Okay, in fact, I have one here. You guys, I can just show you how a cold wallet looks like. Oh, yeah, where is my ledger? Can't seem to find. Okay, here it is. Hope you guys can see it. This is an example of a cold wallet. Okay, this is how a cold wallet looks like. It's just a bank. I can actually work with 10 million in this device, this small device, and nobody will know. I have the password, and for you to steal this money, you need to come to my house, rob me, shoot me down, or even get my password, then you can steal the money. But I'm not telling you guys to come rob me. You'll get shot before you even enter my gate, okay? So this is how a cold wallet looks like. Let's proceed. So cold wallets, we talk about them, we talk about the hot wallets, we talk about security. How do you keep your money safe, and how do you avoid your money from getting hacked? Then we'll dive one of my favorite topics, that is the issue of crypto information and analysis, where we take a coin, based on the CMC and the CoinGecko, we check the supply, we check the metrics, we check the use cases, we check the price history, we check the category, the niche, and actually know where this coin belongs, what this coin can do, and the potential that this coin can hold. We have a token actually that has been doing so good of late, and for those guys who will come on board, I'll give you the token. Of course, you go buy the token and just sit on it, just buy, hold, then wait for the price to appreciate. Don't be like the person who bought a car and then they want to sell, but of course they would sell at a much lower price. Okay, then you look at buying and selling crypto as well as tokens, because we have so many categories. We have cryptos, then we have tokens. So we'll differentiate the two, and we'll learn how to buy cryptos, we'll learn how to buy tokens, and we'll learn how do you distinguish the two. Where do you store your tokens? Where do you store your cryptos? For those guys who normally see on when you go to Binance, you have people who are listed there. I've always told guys, those people don't come from Mars. You can be among those people. We learn how to set an ad, okay, so that you can actually buy crypto from people, and then you can sell crypto from people. That's now what we call P2P. Okay, so we look at all that. We go down to what we call the crypto Bible. Look at all the terminologies that you need to understand in the world of crypto, so that you are safe in the space. Whenever you hear guys are saying that guy is it's a moonbag, you know what we mean. When you say the market is in consolidation, you understand what we mean. So we look at all those terms and terminologies. Then we look at the rise and fall of crypto. You've seen Bitcoin growing from $2,000. Now we are sitting at $31,000. So what made Bitcoin grow from that value to where we are right now? I've shown you Rio. You've seen Rio growing from $50 to where we are. So we look at why. Why do coin all of a sudden shoot in price? What makes a coin come down in price? So we look at all those in one of my favorite topics, that is crypto information and analysis. You can see someone there, The Rock, telling a young lady, hope you placed a stop loss. And the guy was like, what's a stop loss? And The Rock was just like shocked. We look at all that. Then we'll dive deep. Now things are now becoming hotter. The pressure will now start becoming worse. We look at what we call an ICO. We look at what we call an IEO versus an IDO versus a pre-sale. And actually, pre-sales right now are not doing that good, because we normally say pre-sales, meme coins, these are things that go hand in hand with BTC. When the price of BTC is actually going, that is when we have new projects that are coming up. That is why right now we don't have so many new projects that are coming up. We have some, but we don't have so many of them, because they go hand in hand with the price of BTC. Then you look at investing in crypto, okay? That is the aspect of building a good portfolio. How do you build your portfolio? How do you have a balanced portfolio, so that you don't just have the top caps, or you don't just have the mid caps, or you don't have just the medium caps? It's always good that you diversify your portfolio, then track your portfolio from one central place. You have assets on MetaMask. You have assets on Trust Wallet. You have assets on Ledger. You have assets on Binance. How do you harmonize all these assets in one central place and be able to track the progress? I would have shown you guys my portfolio, but I won't do that right now. I'll do that next time, okay? Then something very, very important, 50-25-25 rule. We learn that and how we apply this rule when we are building our crypto portfolios. Next, we look at masternodes, we look at staking, we look at mining. And for those guys who work in the banks, you know what staking is. No, you don't know what staking is because you work in the banks and you're not in crypto. What I wanted to say is that staking and the banking industry, they are somehow related. For those guys who work in banks, you know what a fixed account is. You know what a current account is. So there is a way also in crypto, you can decide to lock your assets. Let's say, for example, I want to hold Bitcoin for long term. What I'll do, I'll decide to set a certain amount of Bitcoins, and then after every duration, I'm going to be receiving more Bitcoins, and that is now what you call staking. Just like how you have a fixed account that earns interest, also in crypto, you can stake your assets, you can earn interest. Then we have what you call masternodes. Masternodes. This is one of the best things that has been invented in crypto, because in a masternode, you're actually able to set up a node, okay? A node that can help to validate transactions. And then when these transactions are validated, you are receiving part of the fees that has been collected from those transactions. That is now what you call a masternode. So we'll set up a masternode, and this is one of the laziest way to make money in crypto. A masternode. Set up a node, then ensure your node is running. Get connected to a shared node, or you can decide to have a full node. Then once you have that node, every single day, when people are transacting, returns are coming to your account, and you're gonna be getting your returns every single day. Then you look at mining. For those guys who are in BTCM, the term mining, people have really misused this word, and guys have lost huge amounts of money through mining. Okay, Samuel, I can see you're laughing. I know you're one of the victims of BTCM. So we look at mining in detail. We look at what a proof of work is. We look at what a proof of stake is, and how do you make money through mining. We have what you call the cloud minings. We have what you call the hardware minings. But I know it's very easy. It's not very easy to set up such platform. Okay, when we talk about mining, they go hand in hand with these machines. You can see these machines that are here on the side. These are what you call the quartz miners. Okay, so these machines are used to do what you call mining. You need to set them up in a mining farm. You only have one mining farm in Kenya, somewhere deep in the outskirts, not in the outskirts, but deep in Murang'a. In fact, I'm heading there next month. I want to shoot a vlog about mining in Kenya. I've talked to the guys there. They have allowed me. I'll go there. I'll drive down there. I'll shoot a vlog about mining. I'll interview the guys and get to understand how they are able to manage the operations. Are we together? So we look at mining and basically how mining works. Then after that, we're going to look at what's the very important thing in crypto, and that is halving. For those guys who have been joining my lives, I've done so many lessons about halving. By now you understand exactly what halving is and what power the halving can actually possess, because halving is basically about reducing the supply and increasing the value. You can see from 2019, we were doing about 50 Bitcoins, 209, sorry, 50 Bitcoins per block. Right now, then 2012, we're doing 25. So 50 by half, you get 25. 2016, okay, again, this value was halved, 12.5. 2020, again, it was halved, 6.125. This is where we are right now. So the next halving, coming in next year in April, the Bitcoins being released per block are going to be halved to 3.125. I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but you know what? Don't worry. Why? Because I got you. Okay? So we look at halving and everything about halving. Then we'll dive in now what you call fundamental analysis. Okay? Things that affect crypto, either positively or negatively. Then you look at crypto scams and Ponzi schemes. I've actually touched a bit about this in my previous slide. So we'll look about this in details. Are we together, guys? So let's proceed. Then we'll now jump now into the technical, the most difficult but not difficult part of crypto. Okay, and trading is just an option, because you guys have seen the potential that crypto has. So you can decide to be a crypto trader, or you can choose not to be a crypto trader. I have so many guys in the Apex community, guys who don't trade. They have never even traded, but they're making money. They have some very good investments. I saw someone has a portfolio. He was even shocked. You guys, the guy, it's a lady actually, 50-year-old. has a very big portfolio, and that lady has never even traded. He's just a hodler. Buys and hold. Buys and hold. Because you know what? The value appreciates. Come 2025, after the halving, guys are gonna be flaunting. Okay? People are gonna be swimming in money because of what's gonna happen in the world of crypto. I can see my very good friend is here, Mr. Hackett. You guys, you know what happens in crypto, man. You've been here for a very long time. You know what's gonna happen after the halving. So we'll look at trading, okay? And we look at introduction, we look at spot trading, we look at technical analysis, a concept known as SMC. You guys know, so that you guys can know how to take some very good trades that have the potential to do well. But remember, in trading, you can't win all trades, but you should win most trades. Then we look at what we call futures trading, a very high risk scheme, but there is a way that I'll show you guys to be able to navigate the futures trading, because we have what we call risk management. So we'll do a lot of risk management. We know how to have small targets, let's say like something like 20-30%. That is good. We know how to have a very good risk reward ratio, 1:5, 1:4, still okay, so that you are risking very, very little. And even if you risk like 10, you lose like 5-10 trades, then your account is still in good shape. Okay, I'll show you guys a very good risk management process that I've been able to use, and it has been working in my favor the best way possible. Something else we look at now, what you call a futures portfolio. And actually, there is a way that I will want us to do this futures portfolio. We won't go in one time. I know guys don't understand what a futures portfolio is, but please, you'll understand these things, okay? A futures portfolio will go in 4 bits, okay? What we call 25, 25, 25, 25. And in the event that we get to our last 25, then our liquidation price will be set to 0. That means that that trade or that position has 0 chances of getting liquidated. You'll understand these things later on. So don't mind about the futures portfolio. You'll get to understand these things much better. So this is basically how futures trading works. You can see those green screenshots. This was actually one of the futures portfolio. I wanted to set it up, but I got greedy. I closed the positions because I had 10 positions, and you can imagine 10 positions, it's giving you 33, 32, 44. That's some good gains. So I'll show you guys how we'll set up a very good futures portfolio using very low leverage and going in 25, 25, 25, so that our liquidation price is set to 0. Okay, and finally, on our very last weeks, we look at things that you can actually do in crypto. For example, copy trading. And copy trading, there is a way that you can go about copy trading. You don't just choose any random trader. When I say copy trading, I mean this is where you go to platforms like Trader Wagon and see the traders who have a very good reputation. They have a good trading history. They have very good ROIs. Their MDD is very, very low. When I say MDD, I know some of you can understand, but you'll understand later on. I mean the maximum drawdown. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to select a good copy trader, and then the rules that you should follow when you're copy trading, because in crypto copy trading, you are at liberty to set what you call your TP, set your own SL, pull out if you want, and then the rules of copy trading, what to do so that you end up being profitable. I have a friend that has been doing copy trading, and she made some good money from copy trading, but then she got greedy, and greed is one of the things that actually make people lose money in crypto. So I'll show you guys how to go about copy trading the best way possible. I've tried it. I took a trader from China. He was able to double my account in 2 weeks. Then what did I do? I removed my initial investment, or I withdrew my initial, and then I left the runner. So I'm basically playing with now what you call house money. So even if the investments go to 0, which is, it has not gone to 0, it's still somewhere almost 1.5x right now. And that is how you go about copy trading. Then we'll look at what you call trading versus investing, because these two are very different niches. We have what you call trading, we have what you call investing. But don't go invest in BTCM. Don't go invest in a Ponzi scheme, then come cry. I'll show you guys how you can invest in crypto the best way, And as you all know from now, the best way is through what you call buy and hold. Buy, hold, stake, master nodes. Those are some of the ways that you can invest your money in crypto. Then you look at what you call a risk management. Okay, how do you manage your risks? How do you manage your risk in portfolio building? How do you manage your risks in trading? How do you manage your risks in diversifying your investments, and so on and so forth? Then we look at the areas of specialization. And this will come after we have done everything, so that by the time we're doing the areas of specialization, you know what to expect. You know where you belong. Are you a hodler? Are you a trader? Are you a master noder? Are you a staker? Are you a copy trader? Are you an investor? Okay, so many areas. So we'll narrow them down, and I'll give you guys a breakdown of each area so that you can choose for your own. Where do I want to fall? Do I want to trade? If you want to trade, do you want to go what we call the swing trades? These are trades that you can actually hold for even a month. Do you want to be a scalper? Those guys who want to wake up at 10, by 10:30 they're done. Do you want to be a position trader? Okay, we look at all that. Then finally, okay, when I say finally, I mean the very last bit of everything. We look at what we call financial literacy. Okay, financial literacy. In fact, this is a concept that I will not handle about financial literacy. Okay, this is gonna be handled by an expert from the banking industry, one of these big banks in Kenya. He will come on board and actually show you guys how to manage your finances, because you are here to make money, you're here to make your investments, but then you need someone who has been in the financial space for a long time, someone who can actually advise you on how you can manage your finances. Okay, you have finances, this is how to have finances. You have capital, you have money, you have income, you have debts, you have risks, you have deposits, horizons, time, speculations. Basically, they will show you how to manage your finances, how to come up with a proper budget, because we say whenever you are planning, you're not planning, then you're planning to fail. And this will just be outside crypto. This will just be in general. How do you manage things and how do you cope with your finances? And that will sum up our discussion at Apex Crypto Academy. And by the time we are done with this program, believe you me not, you'll be a different person. You'll not be the same. You'll not leave Apex the same way that you came. You'll be totally transformed. You will have very, very good skills. You're going to have knowledge, and you're going to be having an open mind. Are we together, guys? If you've enjoyed the session so far, please just give me a thumbs up in the chat box. Give me a thumbs up if you are here. Hey, hakuna ametoka. You guys are amazing. So I've seen your hand. I'll get to your questions in a few. What's the mode of teaching in our academy? Okay, so we have 4 modes of teaching. Okay, the first mode of teaching is what we call the WhatsApp, and that is in form of the theories. Okay, this will just be for the first week alone. There's a way we normally do this, and there's a way we do what we call WhatsApp classes. Those guys who have been at Apex, you know how we do this. So that's the first mode of teaching. Second mode of teaching is what you are doing right now, the Google Meet for practicals in real time. I know we have so many crypto mentorship programs out there, but what do? They tell you, hey, come, I'm offering crypto classes. Then they charge you 50K or 100K. Then what do? They send you a long list of videos, over 50 videos. They tell you, go watch those videos. You're opening one video, you're seeing Bitcoin is trading at $67,000. The video was recorded in 2019 or 2021. The Binance interface has changed completely. P2P is not where P2P is right now, okay? Staking is not where staking is. You end up getting confused. So we prefer to do this in real time, okay? So that if there's any update, then we are head on with the update. So that you guys actually have the right skills and you have the right knowledge. Of course, these are school assignments. Every single day an assignment. If you've done a topic on blockchain, I'll send an assignment about blockchain. I'll give you, let's say, like a hash ID. I tell you, this is a hash ID, okay? Go to blockchain, tell me where did the funds come from? How much was transacted? Where were the funds sent? Have the funds been spent? Okay, so those are some of the things that we give you to give you what you call the hands-on, so that you can actually maneuver the industry with so much ease. Then you have what you call recorded classes for future reference. So every class that we do, I will record that class, and then immediately after the end of the class, you receive that recording on your email, so that even if you are not available in class, you guys are adults, you guys have so many responsibilities. Some of you, they go to clubbing on Fridays, and some of you are not able to attend classes. So worry no more. Why? Because at the end of the class, the session will be sent to your email. Once you have the session, then you can go through the session, then do the assignment, send the assignment for cross-checking. Are we together, guys? So that is basically what we do at Apex Crypto Academy. Let me see if we have something else. Yep, perfect. For those guys who are gonna come on board, okay? When you come to Apex, we take good care of you. We take absolute good care of you. How do we do this? Number one, we give you crypto merchandise, okay? I will give you swags. I'm thinking of doing something different this time. Last time only gave out swags, but I'll give you some good swags. I'll give you some good notebooks, something that can actually identify you in the cryptocurrency space. I have so many swags here, by the way. I had guys who didn't manage to collect their swags. I have so many of them out here, okay? So I'll give you some tokens to help you kickstart your portfolio, because for you to have a portfolio, you need something to kickstart you. So to kickstart your portfolio, I'm gonna give everyone who's gonna come to Apex 20,000 BFT coins. And to be honest, guys, this will be a great deal in the future, because BFT is a token that has been developed by a team from South Africa, and it has been doing amazing things. It's gonna get even to $1 at some point. Even if it doesn't get to $1, if BFT gets to 0.5 of $1, that's a big deal about that token. Are we together, guys? Then, of course, certificate from Apex that tells and shows that, you know what, you are certified, you are a master, you have the craft in the field. So you're gonna get a certificate from Apex. Then the most important thing that you are getting from Apex, lifetime skills. Lifetime skills, because these are skills that you get for life. Nobody can come and take this skill away from you. If you know how to trade a position in futures, nobody can come and take that skill away from you. If I have this class, okay, someone can come and take this class away from me. But if I have a skill, something that I have mastered, nobody can take that away from you. This is how they look, okay? This is one of our students. I get a certificate of completion. You can actually decide to frame it. You can decide to hang it in your house. And yep, that will identify you with the industry and identify you with the craft. Are we together, guys? So these are some of the responses that we've received. There are actually so many. In fact, I have a whole series of the responses on my Instagram. Just go to Instagram, search for Apex Crypto Academy. Look for the Apex reviews, okay? There are so many of them. Guys have said so many good things about Apex, because what happens at the end of the program, everyone will have to fill what you call a feedback form. You will fill a feedback form. That is the first requirement. And then the feedback form is, of course, anonymous. I can't be able to know who gave me what feedback, so that you guys can actually open up and tell me the truth, okay? Then you'll do what you call an evaluation test, for me to test you and know if you are in class or you are not in class. Then the evaluation test is a qualification for you to get into the Apex community. Okay, so don't just think if I come to Apex, I learn, I'll go to the Apex community. No, you need to first complete the feedback form, complete the evaluation, which is mandatory. After the evaluation, you will now come on board to the Apex community, where we have so many guys there. Guys are really knowledgeable, well-versed in the space, people who know what they are doing. So just go to Instagram and you'll get this whole series. There are so many of them out there. Are we together, guys? And finally, the part that people don't like to hear, people like free things, and free things are never valued. This is what is happening. At the moment, Apex was to cost 30,000 per entry, because this is like a lifetime pass, because Apex is here for lifetime. But then, because of the times I had, I decided to cut the price into half. So instead of 30,000, you're gonna pay 15,000 to enter the Apex Academy, okay? And something else, some come in couples. Someone you're coming boyfriend, girlfriend. Someone you're coming brother, sister. Someone you're coming mother, son. or mother daughter, daughter son or daughter father. So if you come in groups of 2, instead of the 15 Gs, you're gonna pay 27 Gs for the group of 2. That is just because you came in as a group of 2. Okay, that's a special offer, and to be honest, guys, this is actually a bargain, because for those guys who know what crypto is and how much crypto mentorship programs are charging out there, you won't pay anything for less than 500 to get actually less than what we offer at Apex, because at Apex we go overboard and beyond. Are we together, guys? So that's it from my end. I'll now open the forum for any questions that you guys might have. So let's go. Questions. The first one to go is Samuel Musimbi. Samuel, bring your question. Samuel, are you there? It seems Samuel is not there. Karanja Kangara, shoot your question.
I am. I'm
okay,
speaking
Samuel,
my
please
mic
go,
is
Samuel.
mute. Hello, everyone. Arnold, are you well?
Yes, I'm well. How about?
I'm fine. It has been long.
Yep, talk to me.
I like what you've been sharing, and it's the real thing. It's in fact, those are facts, and without this knowledge, one will be culprit of those scams and so many other things which are trending all over concerning crypto. My question is, how are these classes? You highlighted somewhere on the group that they will run from 1st of August. How often? Like if it's from 1st, is it 1st, 2nd, EVO, the whole week? And how long is a class? A single class takes how long? Thank you.
What happens, Samuel, with Apex? Our classes run between 6 to 8 weeks, Monday through Friday, every day from 9 to around 10 or 10:30, depending on the magnitude of what you're handling. So every single day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 10:30 for between 6 to 8 weeks. Let's give a tentative value of 8 weeks there. Are we clear, Samuel?
Yes.
Thank you. Karanja, your hand was up. Karanja, guys, no questions. If you have understood what I've said and you've liked what I've said, please give me a thumbs up on the chat. If you've understood, if you've liked what you are seeing, please give me a thumbs up. If what I've been saying is trash, give me a thumbs down. If what I've been saying is trash, give me a thumbs down. Come on, no thumbs down. Allah. Perfect. Hakut. Actually, Hakut is one of my very good friends. And by the way, guys, Hakut is one of the guys who actually introduced me to crypto. Back then. Yes, I was in crypto, but I didn't have the knowledge that I have. So I passed through Hakut. After Hakut, I passed through a certain guy called Vengi from South Africa. After Vengi, I've passed through a certain guy called Aston from the UK. Then I've passed through another guy called King from Nigeria. So I've passed through so many guys. That's why I've been able to collect all this knowledge and package it into one platform. So, bro, Hakut, bring it on.
Hey, niaje?
Fiti sana, bro.
Hey, naona umeitwa mzee. We? Nachemsha. How are you?
I'm fine, bro. Talk to me.
Yeah, I just want to commend you for the good job you're doing. I'm actually very, 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 very impressed in what you're doing. You know, enlightening guys about what is currently trending and what is actually the future. And mine is just to encourage everyone who is in this meeting tonight that you guys are very early and you guys are actually very lucky to be at these or to be in this class at this moment. I'm saying at this moment because every crypto project currently is basically discounted. And you're going to understand what I mean by that when you join the Apex class. Because if you look, currently BTC is selling at 30,000. Sometimes back it was selling at 69,000. So you're actually entering into a class to gain knowledge when almost every crypto project is discounted. And Arnold will be here to guide you, to take you through everything step by step, from introduction all the way to the mastery. So please, and actually whatever you're charging, bro, I think you should do at least $250 or so.
Yeah, and by the way, for those guys who don't know, Apex, when we were starting, we were doing this thing for free, to be honest. We were doing it for free when we were starting. Then the fee went up. We started charging guys 5,000. Then the fee went up. We charged 7,500. And the fee went up. We charged 10 Gs. The fee went up. We charged 15 Gs. So from the next cohort, actually, I'm gonna be charging $250. So if you don't manage to come on board this time, the next cohort is gonna be $250. Yeah, bro. Thank you so much for that compliment.
Yeah, so that fee, I felt is a bit too low for what you're offering, but at least you're trying to help these guys, yeah?
Yeah,
You know,
sure thing.
you're doing very good. I'm actually very impressed. I'm going to be in your class, by the way.
Perfect. Much
Yeah,
welcome, bro.
yeah, sure. Because I'm currently not doing my classes, you know, I suspended them for some time. So instead
Absolutely.
of just idling around, I'll join you.
Perfect.
Okay, bro. Thank you. Keep it up. You guys, if you're not going to be in this class, man, you're going to miss it a big time. All right?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, bro. Keep it up.
Thanks. That's what's up.
All right.
Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Wait. You guys you are here and you're still here, you've not left. That means that you've loved what you've seen. And yep, so I'll share the payment details in the WhatsApp group. For those guys who wanna join Apex, you know what to do. And actually we're gonna have another overview, I think next week Wednesday, because guys are still coming in, and there are some guys who missed this class, but I've recorded the session. So if you came late, I'll still upload it on my YouTube channel. Go watch, and actually that YouTube channel is very, very informative because we have so many videos that are being uploaded there every single Friday. And by the way, guys, I'm running a giveaway on my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm calling it the 12 Magic Giveaway. What is happening? I'm giving out a seed of a seed phrase. Every Friday, I'm giving out one seed phrase. Then, at the end of the 12 videos, if you manage to crack the seed phrase, then you know what? You're gonna be rich, because in that wallet, I'm gonna put in some dollars. Okay, some dollars in that wallet. So if you manage to crack the wallet, then you're gonna be having some good funds. Okay, so if we don't have any other question, I would just like to leave you with one quote. Okay, I'll leave you with a quote. Let me just share the quote. Where are you, man? No, not this. I want to leave you guys with a quote. There we go. Okay, for those guys who are very staunch Christians, those guys who go to church, this is what he said. Ecclesiastics, is it Ecclesiastics or okay, that one? Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verses 1 and 2, and the Bible says, invest your money in foreign trade, and one of these days you will make a profit. Put your investments in several places, many places in fact, because you never know what kind of bad luck you are going to have in this world. Okay, so let's come to Apex. Let's all go to the moon. With that, and with those few and many remarks, I'll wish each and every one of you a very good night. Good luck. God bless you. See you at Apex. Bye bye.